So leave me alone. I wanna take care of my own. I ain't no rich man.
Good, fellas.
Good, Shaw. What up, Shaw? The legend in the building. Oh, we finna cook, baby. Hold on, I got it. Hold on. What's up, OG? Hey, I got you right that one time, OG. Yeah. Hey, let's keep it going, man. I got one more for us. Hold on. I think it's this one right here. Let me see. Bear Nation, what's up? We in here. It's almost time for the draft. Let's go. Fellas, man. What's going on, man? It is G Walker, the CNG podcast, man. And y'all know what it is. It is the fellas. It is the crew. It is Alan. It is Shad. Waiting on CJ. This is the crew, man. You know, it's the 2026 pre-draft podcast, man. And we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get some work done. We're gonna get some work done.
Yeah.
How y'all fellas been doing, man? How y'all feeling?
Can't complain, man. Everything groovy up here, man. Just trying to get through it, man.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on, Shad? You good, bro?
You know, Shard in the Shard got something in the lab cooking.
Okay. Man, so what I miss, OG, man, it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on, man. It's been a lot of talk, man, about, you know, a lot of people saying their opinions, man, trading back, trading up, you know, staying put, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is going on. Stuff about the stadium today came up today. You know, they voted with the 15-5 on the House floor today. So that was a good sign. They vote again next Tuesday with the Senate. And if it passes through the Senate, then, you know, the governor, you know, Pritzker, he got to sign it last. So It's been a lot of things going on, man. And, you know, it's all gas, no brakes at this point, man. So with that being said, OG, just give me your thoughts on so far the offseason, whether it's picks, whether it's players, whether it's cap. Like, what's been going on in your mind these last couple of weeks?
Well, I'm going to say this. I was looking at a report today, and I think we all know, but Ben Johnson, man, he's going to have more control over this draft compared to last year. I think, you know, Ryan had a good footing last year too, but I think Ben Johnson right now, man, he has a wave influence. And I think he had the way Jeff King is talking, man, I could see a philosophy shift where we're going to be going more for explosive athletes. You know, and I think that's what Ben wants. Ben wants guys that jump off the page. Like when you see him, you like, damn, that dude is this or he that, you know. So I appreciate, you know, coaches like that they know what they want. You know what I'm saying? They're not, you know, kind of shucking and driving, not trying to pull no tricks. They know what they want in a play, what style of play and things like that. So I think Ben he's earned it a little bit more say. And I think we're gonna go further that way, man, with more of an influence by Ben.
Yeah, man, it's cool, man. I missed the press conference with Ben Johnson. I mean, not Ben Johnson, but Jeff King and Ryan Poles. So it's just kind of interesting to get your feedback on, you know, are they two talking, you know, are they in unison, or is Jeff King a little bit more of an independent? You know what I mean? Does he look like he got a little bit more of a voice? Like, what did it sound like when he was up there today?
Well, when you look at the 1920 episode, they were introducing a dude, kind of like their third guy in charge who was really doing the wheeling and dealing behind the scenes, which he was doing what Jeff was doing last year, where Ian was the person that is second in control, because Ian was actually doing the negotiating with the trade. Now that we look at what the fundamental things that was going on, Ian was making all the, I would say the foot on the ground type information to get these trades done. So now Jeff is stepping up in that role where he's going to have more of the sway as far as talking to other, you know, GMs and things like that, and dealing with the picks. Ryan is just more of he's the rubber stamp guy now. Like, you know, he's just basically saying, you know what, man, I'm just signing off on it. I'm going with whatever you guys say. He's being more of a general in a way. Like, I'm rubber stamping because my staff, I trust in y'all. So if you hell over heels over for a guy on the draft, I'm gonna run with it, you know. So now I see where Jeff King's gonna have he's gonna have a lot of say as far as like trading and stuff like that. because he was kind of mixing words at the interview, what they were doing together the other day, and he was basically saying the 25th pick, we're gonna pretty much make that pick. And to me, I was like, well, damn, he ain't even being coy about it. Like most people be like, well, you know, we don't know. We'll see how the board fall, but he like, if it's 25th pick there, we're gonna draft. So
yeah, and I mean that's, and you know what, Alan, man, that's kind of been where I've been at. Like, I want to walk out away with this draft, man, with them 3 top 60 picks, man. I want 25, 57, and 60. I need names called, man. I don't want to get cute. I don't want to overthink it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to reach for a player that we shouldn't be reaching for. I want to get the guy at 25. Whether it's, you know, and I've been getting to this point, you know, because there's a lot of good players, man, at safety, you know, D tackle and edge. So I'm like, I don't give a damn if it's safety, D tackle, edge. I don't care if it's D tackle, safety, edge. I don't care if it's edge, edge, D. I don't care. As long as them 3 picks are defense, I'm right. I'm literally fine with that. I'm not gonna get caught up in names and get caught up in just overthinking the situation, man. Because I just think that we got a lot of things that's already pretty much stamped on this team as far as the foundation. We just got to polish it a little bit better, man. You go hide some corners, you know, at the end of the table. You know what I mean? We got 3 legs up. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that 4th one's on a book. You know what I mean? But stick it up under there. So I'm cool with that. So CJ, man, how you been, bro? The draft is coming up, man. You know, a lot of people are talking here and there about trading up, trading back, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. You know, we've had a lot of time to steward over ourselves as individuals. So it's been cool to see you, man, and get you up here. So, you know, just what's your thoughts in tomorrow, man? What do you want to see, or what you want to see? Your mic, CJ.
This is basically what I want to see. I want to see the Bears, you know, go after the defense. You know, if you got defensive players, they're at 25 or 25, get them. Interior guys, get them. Offensive line, get them. Do whatever you got to do to improve this team.
I got to agree with you, Shad. You good, Shad? You mic'd up, or you still in the background?
I'm here, baby boy. What's cracking, fellas? What's up?
Man,
what up?
Man, we chilling, bro. You know, getting to it, talking that talk. The draft is tomorrow, man. Like I've said what I've said about how I feel about it, and you know what I want to see and everything like that. But man, Shad, you know, you the researcher of the crew, man. You get down to the nitty gritty of this shit, man. You know, you inform us, you educate us, man. So have you changed on anything as far as your stance, as far as who you want drafted, what you want drafted, or what's going on in your mind, man, heading in tomorrow, man? It's down to the wee hours now, bro.
Okay, first thought, fellas, hot take, Ryan Poles. I'm ready to tag your ass on the wall if you I'll get that out there on the books now. However, fellas, we looking at the situation. You started off by asking Alan about incumbent assistant general manager that was promoted, Jeff King. He's been with the organization for a decade, y'all. He came in as a scout. He's been pretty much locked his name in as the primary scout and the main eye for Ryan Poles in the last 5 years since he's been here. Bears are not typically at 25 or anywhere within the 20th pick in the round, primarily because we ain't been in the playoffs in a while. You know what I mean? So that's something you got to take in consideration. We typically in the middle rounds, early to middle rounds in terms of our selection. So this is a different caliber of player that we're looking at if we're talking about the 25th pick. But I'm not looking at it from the standpoint that we are armed with 2 picks in the second round, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the seventh. I'm looking at this as what's your agenda? Like when you go to, like when they tell you have a job to do, and this is the opportunity or the forum for you to get that job done, just like free agency. You had a certain amount of money. You had an infinite amount of days to negotiate and get it planned up how you want it. At this point, the homework is delegated to Jeff King. His reports are going to dictate what the board looks like in terms of the type of players that we're looking to get to add to this roster. Now, if we want to look back at over the last 5 years under Jeff King, he's been credited with some of the worst picks that we've gotten in terms of co-signing or putting at the forefront for Ryan Poles in terms of a guy to identify that can help the Bears overall. We talking first round pick, big needs on defense, specifically the front 7. In the back half ain't that easy, clear to see 4 straight starters either. Honestly, man, the pressure should not bust the pipes. Identify the holes that you can address and make sure that you leave this draft with what we locked in, 3 starters.
Right.
If you don't move, if you don't trade, if you play it safe, you have 7 selections with the brain trust up at Hallis Hall. Out of those 7, 3 of them have to perform and make plays for your organization next year if we're looking to maintain the success. Doesn't matter what round, doesn't matter what position. That's really the baseline or the floor, CJ, that I'm looking at. And honestly, G, I'm not bending on that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you, Shy. Like, I'm not bending on it, man. You know, we just went through a situation where everybody thought we had a chance to get Dexter Lawrence. We had a chance to get Max Crosby. I don't think that happened. A chance to get Trey Henderson. Like, I'm at the point to where stop running from the fucking draft, bro. Let's draft our own version of those guys, man. Let's flip it. Make sure that we getting these guys that's going to help us win a Super Bowl. It needs to be 3 starters, man. Period. Point blank. The only thing I can see, CJ, man, or Allen, is Ben wants to just pretty much go rogue and take a left tackle. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only scenario I can see where it just goes off the rails and Ben, like, if it's a guy there, y'all know, like I know, you know, the left tackle position is going to fly off the board, bro. And if there's one there at 25, I could just see Ben just really just taking it. You know what I'm CJ? What's your thoughts on the left tackle position? Even though I'm not sold on Ozzie Trapillo, I'm not sold on Willis yet, man. It's just the musical chairs of the left tackle position after Ozzie went down. That I'm not sure if Ben is going to be able to sit back and just let one of those guys just stay and he don't get it. What you think, C?
Well, I think that the left tackle definitely going to have to be addressed. I don't know what round they want to go after a left tackle. I would do it in the first round. Get the best left tackle available. You know, but I don't know what Ryan Poles and those guys are going to do. You know, but I would definitely go after a left tackle between the first 3 or 4 rounds.
Okay.
Can I rebut that?
Go
All
ahead.
right, so my logic on that is that right now we need to have 3 starters. If that guy in camp who's a left tackle, right now, if you're looking at the projected first round, I don't like any of the tackles in the first round playing left tackle day 1, week 1, CJ. They all are more projected to slot in as right tackles. And unless you're moving Darnell Wright to your left, you're putting him in competition with Braxton, Willis, and you bringing in the kid. Now, that basically means is that you're bringing in competition at a position that you're supposed to be drafting to be a lock starter. That's not great value because now the pressure comes that he has to play. Even if he's not the best guy on the field, he has to play. Now, that's where we get into bad situations and circumstances. Let's look at Bears history. Last time we had a situation drafting offensive linemen.
What's up, man?
Around this time, we looking at Gabe Karimi as a name, Mark Colombo as a name. You know, these are guys that we had a solid enough team to be drafting late, but I don't know, man. I can't really get on board with left tackle in the first round this year.
Understood. What's up, Celeste S? What's up? Shout out to Cream. What's up, Cream Sleeve? What's up, Celeste? Celeste, thank you for reposting it. Sleeve, appreciate you if you repost the live. Allen, man, what's your thoughts on the left tackle position, man? Should I say, man, it's not the talent at left tackle, man, right now, man, at 25. Like, just what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I know they were looking at that tackle for Alabama, but he might not be on the board. You know, so I mean, he's probably top 3 talent in the league. I mean, in college. I mean, he was doing running plays at Alabama. He was in the damn backfield. You know,
yeah, throwing screens to his ass.
Yeah, man. Like I want that at left tackle. But I mean, he probably won't be there. But I mean, if he ain't there, man, we just keep on moving, man. I feel like we still in a position where we can do best player available. But I don't know.
Let me stop you right there. Best player available. It deserves some context. Is it best player available no matter what, or is it best player available at the particular skill position? What you got for me?
Definitely the skill position. I think. Hey, if it's a wide receiver on the board, that's the best in the draft. Woo. I don't think we can't ignore it.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, go get it. I mean, we got a quarterback that can spread the football, man. I mean, I don't think Caleb is like one of those quarterbacks that he locks on, other than Rome a little bit, but I think that was a little bit more orchestrated. But he's a guy that can move the football around. He can touch every grade of grass on the field. That's what I believe. He can move the football around. So I don't think we'll have that problem of too many footballs on the field that we can't get guys involved in. Speed kills. So if we can get a guy that's lights out fast, to run routes, SEC type, fast, big, I'm good with that.
Man, what's your thoughts on that? You got any rebuttal to that, Shad, man? Because I think at 25, I don't know if we need wide receiver, man. I just think that we got Luther Burgess going to be playing well. I think he's coming up. We just got to get more reps. And Coastal Loveland pretty much look like a top 3, top 4 tight end. Rome healthy, I think he's a problem. Jade Walker, I know he got to get more reps, but he's been in the system for a year. And then we got Khalif Raymond. Do you think there's a possibility if it's BPA, our receiver, are you cool with that too?
My logic about around one of the most used words this time of year, best player available, is predicated on the philosophy of the team in which you're building. So we look at this offseason. What was the best player that walked out the door? DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Unquestionably, right? Unquestionably, undoubtedly. What's your plan for that? Are you looking with growth within that room that you have already? CJ, Allen, do you feel comfortable in that unit as constructed without any other resources added to be adequate enough to be just as good as last year if your 3 young guys take a step up? Is that a yes? That's a yes or no. I just want to know before I go in on what I'm finna say.
I'm gonna be honest, Shad. I think we could use one big dog. I mean, I like the wide receiver room, but I don't see Jerry Rice on the roster. I don't see Al Toon on that motherfucker. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, hey, we still hiring, baby. We still taking applications at the wild. That's just me.
So for the logic, G, if we looking at just the top 20 players, right? Let's say top 25 because that's where we at. The consensus across the nation for guys that actually know what they're looking at and actually have taken the time to scout shit, they're projecting us to take a defensive lineman, right? The thing I want to look at is look at the guys around that spot that they're projecting to go. The only wide receiver that's projected to go in that realm would be KC Concepcion out of A&M.
Right.
If you like this guy, you got to keep in mind he's an undersized receiver with elite speed. Is that an ingredient from last year's offense that you feel that would be beneficial? And if so, what the fuck did you get Khalif Raymond for? So my thing is, again, I'm going to go back to what you said before that, Allen, and double down, G. Caden Proctor is the offensive tackle that you were discussing out of Alabama. Enormous motherfucker. He's a big brick on the right side of your offensive line. If you want to project him on the left, cool. However, that's what Braxton Jones is. And I'm going to keep it a buck. When you get Braxton Jones in open space, he's an animal. He's a big ass wall that you got to take an hour to go around. Call him Uber. However, his deficiencies are when you're protecting your quarterback. When you look at the tackles, there are 0 tackles in this draft worthy of a first-round grade in terms of their pass protection. All of them are long-term projects to have a high enough ceiling worthy of that selection. So pivot the idea of, damn, what do I wish we had last year if everything was the same? What do I wish we had last year?
Left tackle.
You got to do the homework. You got to do the homework. And if you believe in Rochar, you got to give him a resource that has the talent to be that good. Like Braxton Jones was a 7th round pick, bro. That's not a lot of talent in them legs and in that body. God gives guys in the 1st round that elite shit. Trent Brown, $25 million a year is a bookend. You got to go early and get them. So, G, if you want your prince to be able to get to the dance, you need security.
Right. I mean, you got to do your research, man. I just think that it's a lot of it's a lot of possibilities at 25, Allen and CJ. I'm just thinking, we need an edge rush, man. Have you guys been looking at any edge rush at 25? Somebody that you like? A lot of people have been saying Zion Young. I hear that name a lot about Zion, man. So
yeah,
any prospect, Allen, you looking at 25 as far as the edge rush?
Well, they were talking about the young man out of Clemson today. They were saying they kind of zero in, but it's something about Clemson D linemen, man, that it's like they just kind of fizzle out, after a couple. I don't know what it is. It's coming up on the Debo, man. It's just them guys don't translate to long careers at that range of pick. Like it seems like they fizz out a little early from the majority part. They might have some outliers, but I don't know. I would stay away from that pick. I like the young man out of Illinois, but he's not a first round grade. I just like
Dave Yakis. He's got a great motor, very good defensive.
Yeah. I like him out of Illinois for like second round, but it is what it is on that one. I think Ryan gonna go defense second and third, but I think whatever fly on that first board, man, I think it's gonna be offense. I think he's gonna trick us this year again.
That's tough, man. That's tough. I just think at 25 need to be a starter, man. I think it's you got a safety. You got the pick of the litter at the safety position. We don't have a strong safety. That's a hole there. Defensive tackle. That's a hole there. You got Billings that's gone. You got Dio got to come back. You got Grady Jarrett, who's older, man. He didn't look like what he needed to be despite the money that we paid him. I mean, you got position on Javon Dexter. Everybody still got some high feelings about Javon, but I mean, I'm not sold on Javon, man. I still think that he's place for. I don't think he's the talent that we need. And Alan, you've been talking about Javon for a minute, man. Do you think that the chickens come home to roost at D tackle, man? We pick one in one of these rounds, 57, 60, man. You think his time is up? He's on the clock? You think it's over with? Mark Turner gonna be back healthy, but what you think though about that D tackle spot, man, for this draft?
What does Ryan Poles do normally in free agency? He tells you what he's going to do in the draft in a way. He invested a couple of spots. They should some veteran D linemen. Now, I'm not saying that they're world beaters, but they're veteran talents. They're coming into the locker room. They're pros. I just don't see Ryan getting a D tackle in the draft this high up. He might get a fourth round guy, but I think he's gonna look at edge a little bit more than he would inside. And like me and Shaw was saying earlier in the season, like off season, middle linebacker, he might trick us on that too. I think he might have us going safety and D line, but this is a linebacker rich draft. Man, I've been seeing some dudes, man. I'll be like, them dudes can fill the hole, man. And I'm like, we ain't got one of those other than TJ right now. Bush is more of an athlete. He's a playmaking linebacker. But a thumper like TJ, we need more than him. We need at least one more of those,
Yeah,
so I think linebacker could sneak in that top 3 range of pick this year.
Yeah, I agree. So we got people in the chat. What up? Craig said, yo, boys, I'll have to watch the recap. I'm at an after-hour service call right now. Bear down. What's up, man? Nicholas been in here. We need to build. I know as fans, we want it this year, but we need to build our team for a playoff run for the future. I agree. And we got Devine saying, hey, that's what's up. Welcome back. Thank you for the welcome back. Celeste with the what's up, retweet, repost. Cream Sleeve with the what's up, retweet, repost. 135 people in the chat right now, man. CNG Podcast is back for one night only. And we're going to give you guys the best pre-draft show that we can get y'all. So, Shad, man, you've been talking about getting a policeman, man. Since the damn season was going on, we need a policeman. We need a Judge Dredd. We need a executioner. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need one of them. Law. You know what I'm saying? Everything he got to do is about it. He's the law. Judge Dredd is the law. So, would you like to see a linebacker at 25 or 57 or 60? Like, what's your thoughts on this linebacker situation? Because it's a couple of guys that we did our prospect show, man. You have put some guys out there, man. Can you tell the audience, you familiarize them people with the guys you were looking at, man, or that's on your radar?
So the term policeman identifies that you have a captain in the middle of your defense that can get everyone safe. and he performs at a high enough level where every other offensive coordinator respects that player week in and week out. We lost Tremaine Edmonds, which is huge because now, even though he wasn't playing at the level we would have liked, it's a guy that was playing at a level that was above league average, right? But here's the thing. Dennis Allen requires certain things at his positions. If you look at the middle linebacker spot specifically, he likes guys that can come downhill with the ferocious speed that's going to disrupt the run game. Doesn't really like to commit a lot of people in the box to stop the run. So he commits to having his interior players, his defensive tackles, and his interior linebackers stop the run by tackling. The best tackler in this draft, his name is Arvell Reese. He won't be anywhere near 20. But if Ryan Poles has taken a look at the collection of this particular draft and understands you got 4 picks in the top 90, you need 3 starters. This is a deep draft at safety. It's a deep draft in edge. This is a deep draft at defensive tackle. The 3 spots that you need depth at. So let's take the top row of these picks you got in the middle of the visual. Let's take 1, 57, 60, and 89. Move up to the top 10 and go get Arvell Reese. Leaving you with, let's say you recoup a 4th and a 7th, giving you 2 4ths, 2 7ths to fill in those depth spots at safety, defensive tackle, linebacker, and corner. Those are your 4 picks. Those are for your 4 guys for Dennis Allen to hand pick in this draft. We're in the deep part of the draft where you now have some freedom and you have your captain and quarterback on your defense to mirror your offense moving forward. Reason I say Arvell Reese is because just like I like Ruben Bain in terms of the best pass rusher in this draft, I think you talking about just having a difference maker in your front 7. Allen, we talked about it, bro. You can line them up in multiple spots. That's where a hellraiser comes from. The reason Michael Carson makes $100 million because he put them all over the defense.
Right.
You can line them up in multiple spots in your front 7, CJ. That's the dudes that you end up buying jerseys for. You get what I'm saying? So for that matter, I can pencil Arvell Reese in the middle of my defense, and then I'm bringing TJ back gradually while I still got the insurance of having Don DeMarco on the field with him, which is 2 guys that run 4-4. And they both like to hit motherfuckers. So now my defense is a little bit more stout on the run. So now we can get as creative as we want in the secondary. I ain't mean to be long-winded, but you
no, take your time, Sean, man. We ain't heard from you, bro. It's our show, man. It's our show. Go with it. Go ahead. Continue, my good man. Come on.
Well, nah, man. You know, I really feel like the Bears definitely need somebody in their front 7 that's going to change the game. And I think even though there's a lot of edge rushers, I don't think that there's one guy that's going to, in 4 years, say he's Myles Garrett. I don't see that in this draft. I see a lot of guys, depending on if they put in right situations with good coaching, you're going to have about 15 good pass rushers that's going to be distributed around the league from this draft. And depending on what your field is, you can go a lot of different ways. I hear people talking about Akeem Mesidor out of Miami. He's a little bit older in the tooth.
Yeah, I like that, though.
But violent maturity to his rush game.
That's what I'm
okay.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
What that means is you can put him in on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. TJ Parker, that's the guy at Clemson. You also got Peter Woods, the defensive tackle that you can put inside at 3 technique and put him on the end if you're looking for another Dio Dangbo type. Now, for me, that's just saying that if you let your defensive coach get his hands on him, you think he got pass rush ceiling. They ain't developed the pass rusher yet, so I ain't banking on it. I need the tools already in the body.
Right.
My favorite guy on tape is Cassius Howell. He's an undersized defensive end, but he's a motherfucker. And what I mean by that is that he got the type of hips that every week you're going to see him on the highlight reel. Behind the line of scrimmage, slapping the shit out of a running back or a quarterback or breaking up a play. Keldrick Falk, good guy to Auburn. He looks just like Montez Sweat. You take that for what it's worth, okay? Now, we talk about edge rusher, a little bit depth from a different spot. You can go linebacker Anthony Hill out of Texas. Big linebacker that can run. You can put him in outside or inside. And if you want to put him and Bush together, you got 2 missiles in the middle of your defense.
Yeah.
Get clever and creative with it. I don't know.
Get creative with it. Fuck it. Do something with him. He's talented enough. So And you make a lot of good points, Shaw, man. You just make a lot of good points, man. Edge rush, King Mazador, man, linebacker, move up Elvell Reese, man. Because a lot of people
like Zion Young, G.
Yeah.
I want to put that on the books, too. I don't like him.
No. A lot of people been saying his name, but, you can't get caught up into, a lot of people's opinions about that type of stuff, man, because you can't let nobody deter you. Because I heard it, but I haven't been sold on it. So I'm still looking around. But with that being said, man, we still got a pick in the fourth round. And CJ, we got DeAndre Swift, man, and I want a running back, bro. I've been wanting a running back. This will be the second draft where I want a running back. I mean, we got
my boy out of Arkansas, G.
Yeah, I want a running back, bro. I want
that running back out of Arkansas got my attention.
Yeah, Super Bowl era running back, bring him in because I think that Super Bowl window is coming. Because we got Calvin Nunn, but he's limited. He's not a burner like that. You got Swift. He can, he can juke in there, but at the same time, he don't really hit the hole. So, CJ, man, we need a running back in this draft, man. What do you think about that, man? I don't think we're going to reset the market on DeAndre Swift, man. So I think we should get a running back. What you think? Then I'm gonna go to Allen after that.
Yeah, we definitely need a running back that can punish the defense. That can tire that defense out. That's what we're gonna need.
Okay.
So I definitely agree with you on that. We definitely need a running back.
Yeah, I want a running back, bro. I think out of everything we're gonna get on the defense with the 25th pick, 57-60, I hope it's all defense. With that fourth round pick, though, because I think that third round pick will probably be a center. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe a left tackle. Who knows? But I think that round 4, that motherfucker needs to be a damn running back. Allen, is there anybody in the draft you got your eyes on as far as a running back? And what does that running back look like? What is his intangibles? What is his physical capability? What is the new Chicago Bears running back coming in on another rookie deal looks like going forward, man? That's better than Calvin Nunn guy, because everybody sold on him, but you can always get better,
Yeah, you can always get better. That young man, his name ain't registered right now.
Mike Washington Jr.
Mike Washington Jr. out of damn Arkansas, number 4. Man, I watched some film on that dude blocks. He runs deep routes. I'm not talking about in cuts and technical routes. That son bitch runs 9 routes.
Yeah.
And he finishes run. I watched tape. I did not see his shoulder pads go sideways. His shoulder pads go north. And that type of dude, man, I was talking to my former linebacker in college, man. I was like, bro, fourth quarter, I'm looking at the sideline like, man, I might need one, dog. I might have to come on out for a tag, because that type of dude right there, man, he coming at you for a quarter. And if you ain't ready to play no football, man, you ain't packing no lunch, man, you done for. And he's one of those dudes, man, they don't come around too often where a guy don't come off the field. Those type of running backs are different, especially this day and age now, where you got these multiple back sets in the NFL. So he one of those guys, he don't need but a couple minutes of breathing. Maybe a 5 running back, I would say a 5 carry guy after him, but he's one of them bell kinds. You shake the bell for them type of dudes.
Ding, 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 ding. Come
in. Grandma ringing the bell until come home and eat. He one of them dudes.
Hey, Shot, you feel the same way about Mike Washington, man? That's what you've been looking at too, Shot?
No, I just knew who he was talking about, man. I mean, I watched a lot of tape on him. I really like him. He was actually their best player in Arkansas, and he was a home run hitter. You talk about a dude with 4.3 speed, and he play like it with the pads. He runs like he had the intention to knock somebody's shit loose. That's what you get. I like about three or four running backs. If I'm trying to pencil guys in, I'm looking at the type of guy. And if I can make Bears fans feel a little nostalgic, think about Jordan Howard when I think about this guy. Darian Price out of Notre Dame. 6'1", compact, very shifty, excellent vision. Third downs, he eats on.
Yeah.
He eats on third down because he's expecting them to be quick hit, and he's going to run a motherfucker over and keep moving. He don't have home run speed, but he can get behind the defense. Okay? Another guy that I like, out of a throwback school, they don't produce a lot of superstars anymore, but back in the Gap, they used to be a breeding ground for guys. I'm talking about Nebraska. Okay? Now,
black shirt.
Exactly. You understand the mission. Now, see, this kid, he got like a little bit more shift than Monangai, and he's a little bit bigger. So I think what I want in the profile for the running back, regardless of where they go in terms of like a target, I do want them to get a guy that's at least 6 foot with a little bit more wiggle that can actually be a guy that you can keep in on third downs, that can catch the ball. Because Swift used to be a threat, but to me, he did not perform. And I kind of leaned on Caleb being at fault there in terms of his passes, throwing the ball off his visor and shit. G, we talked about it. You know, but I think a guy that's got a little bit more instinct in terms of a receiver. So he's saying Washington, the guy Emmett Johnson, he might be as close to Forte in college this year as I see.
Sweet feet.
Very good feet, bro. And that means that you don't have to be perfect blocking for him.
Right.
You know, that's the type of running back I like, CJ, a guy that even though the guy missed, I know what I'm supposed to do. He ain't finna stop me. I know what I'm finna do. Let's get these yards to keep moving the chains. So that's what I'm looking at with that.
Forte was literally our offense for 2 years.
Fact.
He was the offense.
69% of the offense. Yes, sir.
Yeah. 1,000 yards running, 800 probably receiving. I mean, Forte was, man, he was a man amongst boys, man.
Man, I love it, man. Y'all boys cooking, man, because we got the 7th pick. We got 2 7th-round picks, man. It's just interesting to see what we're going to do with these picks, man, because we've seen what Ben Johnson can bring in with a 7th-round pick, man. So, to me, CJ and Allen shot is like those picks matter based off the person that drafted those in position last year with Cal Monangai. That says a lot, man. So, at the 7th-round pick, CJ, what do you see? Shout out to Ashanti. Ashanti made it in. I appreciate you pulling up to the podcast. This is my crew. I told you get to meet Allen. You get to meet OG Allen. Shad is my guy. The other part of the podcast, you got CJ. So with that being said, though, CJ, man, them 7th-round picks, man, like I said, everybody that Ben has pretty much bought on this team is on the field. You can't keep moving off the field. You can't keep coasting off the field. Can't keep none of the guys he's brought in off the field. Audrey Pillow, he got brought in, but he got hurt. So 7th-round picks based off the guy who's the head of this coach to his team right now, these might be some guys, man. So CJ, what's your thoughts on these 2 7th-round picks? Because they're gonna matter for this team. They're gonna matter.
Yeah, I'm thinking. The way I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it could be maybe safety, another safety, maybe a couple more corners.
Double down.
That's what I'm thinking.
What's your thoughts on that, Allen? Because they matter, man. I think them. As much as we know about the first, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks, some last picks, bro, based on who Ben Johnson is, man, they're gonna matter. So what's your thoughts on those guys right there? Even they're gonna be death pieces, but they're gonna matter, man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna piggyback off what CJ said, man. They are the safety in that corner position, man. I feel like we're good at corner, man, but it's like these little rumblings going on with Tyreek Stevenson. It's like they constantly jugging that young man, though. Like, I know Tyree, like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, and it's just where he's at in his career with us, man. Like, he's got to perform, man. And like Jeff King said the other day, man, all young players got peaks and valleys, man. So that, I don't want no evaluator telling me that. Not in year 3. Ain't no damn peaks and valleys in year 3.
Right.
You say that shit in year 1. Year 3, we got to be away from that type of commentary.
Right.
You need to be telling me I'm a rock. He's a part of the future. Those are the operative words that you want your bosses to be saying about you year 3. Year 1, peaks and valleys, rookie year. But we go in year 3 and they still using peaks and valleys. That ain't good. So I think they're going to continue to draft that spot and they're going to continue to make competition for Tyreek Stevenson. He's gonna have to get it out of the mud, man. Other than that, he's just got to get this out of the mud, man. That position.
Hey, man, I feel you on that. So, Shad, what's your thoughts on the 7th-round picks, man? I think they matter for depth pieces, and we got the Bears Den podcast say wide receiver. Ben is going to draft one. I think so, bro. Then we got Don and Liv saying, "Yo, welcome back, man. This is our first. I think this is our first show in a long time, man." So, Shad, man, these 7th-round picks, man. I know, people got to get into the nitty-gritty there because they're going to matter. So what's your thoughts on those last 2 right there, Sean?
I mean, even though he hit last year, I mean, he gonna hit this year. In the same
Yeah.
situation. I think Kyle Manung guys are more rare occurrences than mean. For me, honestly, like I laid out what I would like to do with the draft. Get aggressive with some of your early round picks and move up to go get you a real asset on defense, and then use those later round picks to fill in the depth at the spots that you don't have a starter. But I think I said this last time we all was together. Find me a kicker that can kick from 65. I need it. I'm dead ass.
That's
You sign him with a
you hear me saying it.
You sign him to a first round, I mean a 7th round deal, meaning that he gets a very cheap contract. But look how much that shit mattered last year, man. I'm not gonna get off of it. I promise you. I need a weapon. Noodle legs in this city, I'm sick of it.
Right. What up? Andy says the Bears Den podcast says we need a cornerback. Cannot have enough of them. Ours were injured all day. Yeah, man. Terrell, Jalen, Kyler, Tariq, all them motherfuckers got injured last year, man. So as much as we like, Ryan, they can get some corners in here, man. These guys, you can't have enough of them, man.
Can I say something on that? The comment from the podcast. How many corners you think we gonna keep on the roster? I want to, if he's still listening, I want to know how many corners you think they're going to keep on the roster. The reason I say that, because I already count 5, and that shit locked it in. You got 5 corners, you locked in. Unless you draft somebody in the first 3 rounds, you locked in a corner already.
Yeah.
Even though it looked as shitty as it did last year, it was because of injury, which you had some of your best players at corner.
And then Shaw, to add to your point, Cam Lewis is really a nickel.
He's a nickel corner too.
Yeah.
Just because he hit like a safety don't mean he ain't a corner. He's a corner.
Yeah.
It means on time, he's on the field. Like, I mean, like, how many more corners do we need? Unless you're telling me again you're trading Jalen Johnson or you're trading Tyreek Stevenson on draft night.
Yeah.
Then I don't really look at that even being in the equation, because I think barring you being able to get an elite profile player when you weren't supposed to, like they just sitting there, you like, wait, what the fuck? Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did the red flags pass? Jeff King will be like, yeah. Pace like, all right, all right, go ahead, call him up. Call him up. We'll take that. And I think you need that in this division, because you're looking at what the division is doing in terms of offensive pass game. It's going to be tough for next year. So, making sure you sold up at corner, I think is a good way to look at it. Den Podcast 100 on that.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. If anybody got anything we need to cover before we get into the stadium talk, man, because I know I want to get y'all thoughts on that. Anything I missed, anything about the draft, anybody want to bring up, that's we've been wanting to talk about, please do. Let's go.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the kickoff tomorrow, man. I'm ready for the draft, man, because Ben got me going, man. And Jeff King that interview, like, I want to see some excitement. I want to see a damn box office guy, and I know we can get one. I want us to find a box office guy that can take, just somebody that we know we leaning on for 10 years. We can't afford to at this time be letting talent walk away, man, and blue chip talent without replacing them. DJ Moore, we can say a lot about him, but DJ Moore was blue chip. We gave away a blue chip player.
Blue chip motherfucking player, bro. Damn. Man.
You gotta replace those, man. Sure. We gotta replace those.
Bro, you don't just let them walk out the door and think it's sweet. Oh, we got this bag. Oh, we got the second round pick. To a guy that ain't hit on nobody in the second round. Like, I'm on, bro.
Man. Boy, people think the world of Ryan Poles, and I've been correcting people, man, left and right, like, bro, y'all need to really slow down with that Ryan Poles glaze, man, and just look at it, how you're supposed to look at it.
Yeah.
I read some shit today that'll just debunk that whole thing about how Ben is the architect. I read it today. And
right now.
I read it today. It was a great read.
Yeah.
I forgot who the article was, but he went into what's going, like I say, my favorite conversation is the one that's what's going on upstairs. I love that. GM, coach, defense. I love that. So to get that type of read, man, he pretty much saying, no, Ben is the architect. So, and I can see it, man. I can see it. So we got Dinah Liv saying, and we got Bobby. What up, Bobby? He said the gang is back. Yeah, one time only, man. We'll be back tomorrow, I think. Dinah Liv said, what's the consensus for the first pick position-wise? I know I missed out. Me, personally, we're going to go around the bing. We're going to ask Alan, then we're going to record to my screen. Shout out to CJ. My first pick is a 25th pick. It's going to be a defensive tackle. I'll take Caden McDonald. I like the big fella, man. I think we need a great fat boy in the middle. We need one of them. We need a hog. We need a dog with a motor. We need a big guy that got a motor. Every pick I'm looking at, whether it's the first one, the 50s, I don't care. The motor got to be high. The intensity got to be high. I want guys that want to come in here and compete. I want guys that want to come in here and enjoy competition. Understand that this is what we're doing at the Chicago Bears now. This competition, cream rises to the top. I want monsters of the midway back. I want them back on the defensive line. I'm tired of what you call Javon a safety plan.
Free safety plan. No,
two-hand cut. I need you to be mean. I need you to get to the court. I need it. I need a Akeem Hicks type of shit back up in here. Do you hear me? I need it back. So that's me, Alan, man. I want a big boy in the middle, man. I want a fat boy that can wrap his arms around you and make you lose your breath when he tackles. You know what I'm saying? A little air come out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You think about it, and you see him open. I need one of them, man, to set that tone in the middle of this line, because I haven't seen nobody set the tone on this D line in about 2 years. I'm sick of it, Alan. OG, go ahead, man.
Man, I'm telling you, I want a D lineman. I do. But last year I wanted my boy out of Indianapolis, and they shitted on me, man. You know, but just to their credit, we got a dog. We got a dog at tight end. So that's cool.
Right.
This year, I just feel something funny in the air, man. I think we're gonna get a pass catcher, man. Ooh. I think we're gonna get another one, dog. It's something in the air, man.
That's a hot take. That is a hot take, OG.
I could be dead wrong.
You were all people, man. Hey, it gotta be real.
I know,
if
right?
You said it. That shit gotta be real.
I know. It's just a lot of sticky notes about wide receivers, and I'm like, that's how they did us last year. It was like they kind of made us look one way. They talked about tight end, but they had us thinking. My boy out of Indianapolis, you know, they were like, well, shit, we're going to get him Warren. We're going to, you know, Ben even said he was blue chip talent. I'm like, well, shit, Ben on board. But he rocked us to sleep.
And he lied this year. And he lied to us. Ben lied to us quick this year.
That's what I'm saying, man. Ben has an affinity for pass catchers, man.
Right.
There's something about this dude, man. He likes guys who catch the ball and run fast with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
Right. So we going around the being shy. He wasn't in here. Dinah Liv wasn't in. He missed it when we talked about it. But you know, what's your heart set on with that first pick, Shy?
Man, I told you I want them to use their resources to move up. I don't want to take a pick player at 25. If I'm not moving up, I'm moving back.
Yeah.
I don't have a guy I'm in love with at 25. I have about 10 guys. I got 10 guys that at that position you're getting good value. You know what I mean? So from that standpoint, you know, it's a stretch of guys. Wide receiver you talked about, Alan, Omar Cooper would be Drill City if Omar Cooper Jr. is selected by the Chicago Bears at 25. Because honestly, he's one of my favorite receivers. Yeah. Like he played on the championship team, and like he got some DJ Moore in him. Like pluckability with the ball. Very good pass catcher. Like, you know, CJ talking about defensive line. In that range, I really don't look like interior, so I got to look on the edge or defensive end. So, yeah. I'm looking at a guy that looks like Montez Sweat, and hopefully you can coach him up, Keldrick Falk, 6'6", big-ass defensive end. Hopefully that body can be molded into a football player that can be ferocious. You know what I mean? If we talk an offensive line, the best offensive line in this draft, he's a guard. Now, unless you're gonna be moving that guy around or moving some other pieces around, I don't see offensive line being even in the equation. Because my guy is old boy from Penn State, Wani. Yeah, my God, he is a Hall of Fame kind of kid. Tall.
Gold coat.
Gold coat, gold jacket.
Hey, I'm talking about. Think about Sewell in Detroit, but at guard. Having that type of animal. Having a, put it like this, a Samoan Joe Tooney.
I like that. That's a Hall of Famer, man.
If you, hey, I'm just
What they
saying.
call his name? We got the wrong. We got the jersey. We gave you the jacket. We meant to give you the jersey. My bad, brother. We're gonna give you the jersey.
I'm gonna try to say his. I'm gonna try to say his name. I think it's Olivavea Uwanda.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I might probably fuck that all up with my thick English, but at the same token, if we talking offensive line, that's what I'm going. If I want my favorite player though, it's Arvell Reese. Best secondary player in this draft, probably Caleb Downs. But if not Caleb Downs, then I'm definitely switching it up and I'm going to the DB kid from Toledo. I think even though he played against the Huff Conference, he looks so fucking rangy that I can see that translating in the league. And him and Kobe Bryant could be like a no-fly deep zone. Like those two motherfuckers ain't letting nothing get behind them. And if you want to throw that as a weapon to Dennis Allen, that might be official. But, you know, I typically don't see safeties taken at the late part of the first round. You know what I'm saying? Those guys normally drop to the second and you get a run on safeties. But you need a guy that's going to be here for 5 years, man. A guy that's going to sign that second contract, man. I need a guy that's going to sign a second contract, G.
You right. No, you right, Sean. We do. We need
when
that.
we were going to stack those guys. Because that's how you show that you sustainable and you're doing a good job, that you extending guys that you drafted already. Would they just re-up Darnell Wright? This happened this week, CJ, didn't it?
And they said they're going to pay him after the draft. They're going to extend him after the draft. Pick up his option and they're going to extend him after the draft.
But you know what? That might help them sign the draft picks. That probably
no doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why he said it out loud. Ryan did. So, yeah, that might help him out. Because like I said, guys, that damn salary cap tight, baby. That we might not make rent. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, we might become like the girls on Harlem Night. The girls always come up short.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, look, we got to figure this shit out, man. So he might be the contract we can kind of rework. I think Coles can be reworked too. So that might can help us pay for the draft picks.
Yeah, you can stretch his money out over another year. Same thing with Swift. Like if you wanted to stretch out another $7 million, they got money to work with. I think that. You know, just staying with the draft though, Anthony Hill Jr. It's a name we probably ain't heard a lot of. I know he came in on a visit, and then on top of that, he fit everything I would be looking for a potential guy that could be here for 5+ years because of his profile, man. He's just an athletic ass linebacker. I don't know if he got the true dog in him. Yeah, playing in Texas is hard to know. Being honest with you. You know, but I think everything trait-wise that you would want in an inside linebacker or a guy that we want to call a policeman in the middle of your defense, that wouldn't piss me off, Anthony Hill Jr.
Love it, man. I love it. We still got Donna Liv with the questions, man. Appreciate the questions, Donna Liv. Is our linebacker situation course good? I think we good at linebacker, man. I think we got the. Well, we can. He said, let's say no. We got Marco Jackson. We got old Sandman back. We got Bush back there. Who else we got at linebacker, man? Let me know when I'm missing somebody. I know I'm missing some fucking body. But Alan, you said Hippolyte, he hurt. Yeah, so I don't know, OG. What you think, man? He said he laughing his ass at Alan. He definitely laughing at you. He said, nah.
We still need some help on the inside. Bush is one of those guys that he's a great offset linebacker, somebody to play in the pass game. He's a complementary piece. But like Shaw said, we need a guy who can manage the middle of the field, dog. Like, we need that guy. We don't have that guy. So we need to figure that out, man, because I think if we make Bush a middle of the field linebacker, he's going to have to take on a lot of traffic. And he's just too small and slight. And he don't have enough in his back pocket to take on them dudes, man. So I like him to be on the outside, that tight end box, playing outside, chasing running backs. That's his strength. But when we start putting them in there with them elephants and them damn tigers and lions and shit, that's a whole different world inside, man. So when you inside that tackle ball playing linebacker, man. So we need a guy, man, that's about 6'3", about 240, playing inside like that. You know, that can take on traffic, get to the football. Like I said, I seen a couple guys, man, on tape, man, they were filling the hole, man, like getting to the damn backs, getting them down with by themselves. And see, that's the thing. Your middle linebacker has to be the best tackle on the football field. He has to be a guy. He's gonna make a lot of solo tackles, because if he don't make the tackle, it's gonna be a 10-yard game. Because in the 4-3, the linebacker is designed to make the play. In a 3-4 is designed for your outside linebacker to make the play. But in a 4-3, all our linemen are standing up the O-line, giving the linebacker running lanes to get to the football. If he ain't tackling 12, 13 times in a game in a 4-3, he can't help me. So, you know, that's just how the linebackers roll. That's why everybody like to play 4-3 linebacker to go to the Pro Bowl, because they're gonna get all the tackles. The stats are gonna be there because the scheme is set up for the linebackers to make the play.
Man, he just cooked right there for you down 11. I'm clipping that up, man. The linebacker talk. Alan just cooked that, man. Yeah, man. And we can get forward, man. We're gonna go a few more minutes, man. We're gonna talk about this stadium situation, man. Yeah, it's been going on for years, man. I've been hearing people want to blame Kevin Warren. I said I don't think it's Kevin, bro. I think Kevin did his job. He got the leverage. He's not George McCaskey, bro. He's not George. He don't have the end say in the situation. I can see if he didn't create the leverage to get to Indiana. You know what I mean? All that good. You could say that, but at the end of the day, George got to make a decision, man. So today, if y'all don't know, they voted in Springfield 15-5 on the House Representative floor. That was cool. Next Tuesday is when it goes to the Senate. And once it gets to the Senate, then if it passed there, then it goes to Pritzker, and Pritzker gets to sign. Me personally, man, I want the team to stay in Illinois, but I don't really go to games. But I want the team to stay. If we can't stay on the lakefront, bro, we have the fucking team in Illinois. Not having the Chicago Bears, at least in the state, it will be a failure by not only the Chicago Bears as an organization, but it'll be a failure by the state of Illinois and the city of Chicago. It's just a bad look. So it was some good news today. I think next Tuesday is when the last vote is, and if it's there, man, they're going to get everything built up in Arlington Heights, and that's the news on that. So, Shad, man, you know, I know you got a lot of strong thoughts about it, but the news was the news today, man. What were your thoughts about it today, man? It's just, you tired of this shit? Doesn't really matter to you? What's your thoughts, Shad? And we're going to get everybody's else thoughts on that, and we're going to get up out of here, bro.
You know what? Fundamentally, bro, I think that when we talked about politics as usual, man, it proved to be right again, man. When we think about everything that's going on, legislation ain't really changed. It's just really the concept of who's going to get credit for the finished product and who's going to get paid out of what pocket. You know what I'm saying? From that standpoint, man. I mean,
that envelope, huh, Shad?
Man, bro.
Big booty, what you say? Big booty envelope.
Big booty envelopes, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I mean, here's the concept, bro. Once that shit happened, what happened? Pritzker just stepped to the side, and all of a sudden, everything was just very negotiable now. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
My bad, Joe.
So my logic on everything right now is that I would like them to be able to say before training camp starts, this is where we're playing football.
Me too, man.
In 2030,
right.
we'll be celebrating a Super Bowl defense year in a new stadium. And at that point, I'll be quiet. Until then, all the jerk asses up there that are sitting on their hands, keeping everybody at their wits' end, trying to wait till it gets to the November time for election.
Yeah.
Stop playing with my money.
Right.
Stop playing with my money. That's my football team. Get them a damn stadium, get them some new streets, and buy them some new cleats. And let's get the fuck home. Let's keep it moving. And guess what now? We got a new monstrosity we can invite others to come participate in now. We can offer indoor activities. CJ said he wanted an NCAA championship here. There you go.
And we'll get one.
You will get one. It won't be just at the United Center anymore, who's pretty much had carte blanche on anything in the wintertime in terms of indoor sports. Now you got the Bears complex year out running around.
Bearland.
The money, Bearland, bro. I mean,
You ready?
Look, the CNG T-shirt's gonna be in the front stove. Like, I mean, I'm just.
You already know, bro. You know what I'm working on. Yo,
Damn right.
Talk turkey. Let's talk turkey.
It's difficult. It's different for me to look at the situation like that. So when they tell me 10% increase on the tickets, okay, that means it's some concessions. Then I ain't gonna have to bitch about my football team. So that means when it's time to make money, when it's time to make moves, when it's time to be aggressive, you're gonna do these things because you're asking of me more. So guess what? It's draft time. I'm asking of more. Move up. Go get me a bookend, and let's keep it moving.
Man, well said. OG, where you at with this stadium talk, man? Before we go, and CJ, you can finish and you can end the show, man.
Man, I'm just ready for it to be over with, man. The Indiana thing was cool, but we all knew that was kind of like leverage, and you know, that was Kevin Warren's poker hand. He's like, you don't have too much time. I don't have too much time to waste. So what we gonna do? Man, he's got an expiration date on this deal. Like, if y'all don't get this shit done by next Tuesday, man, we moving. Because I already know McCaskey don't want to move, man. Because Virginia McCaskey, you know, that's why they kind of like, we can move now because she's not with us no more. But for the most part, she would have never entertained that. So, you know, so that was a big thing, letting them know, like, we're entertained getting up out of here, man. So, you know, let's go ahead and make this move, man. You've done your job, Chicago, but and now we got to get the legislation. I mean, what we got to pay, even though I'm in North Carolina, but I mean, I'm there with y'all in a good fight, you know, in spirit. But you know, it's gonna be some changes in the wallets for the folks in Chicago, you know, and surrounding counties. It's gonna be some changes, but I think the way the guy was talking today, looked like the mayor, he was saying there's gonna be a lot of kind of kickbacks too. So I don't know how far they're gonna go down, but it's gonna be some tax breaks here and there, you know. So they gotta kind of rework the infrastructure stuff. I heard them talk about the railroad, and I said, yeah, they digging deep in them pockets.
Right, hell yeah.
Yeah, we don't never touch the railroad money.
They touch it.
Damn, Jimmy Hoffa. I'm like, damn, Jimmy Hoffa don't sign off on this shit. So I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. So let's get it done, Chicago.
Man, for real. CJ, what you got with it for this stadium talk, man? We're gonna get out of here, man.
Man, you know, y'all know how these politicians go. Y'all know the game.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you, man, when you have politics in the middle of football, it's never good.
Talk to him.
Because you just want to go to A to B and just get it done and get it over with. And the fact, I just hate the fact that politicians are in the middle of this.
Right.
Because they got the upper hand. They got the upper hand on it, man. I just wanted to get it done. I want them to be in Chicago. I really didn't want them to be in Indiana, but hey, sometimes you gotta play your hand a certain way.
Yeah. That's right.
So, you know, I just know how the game is, but I really just want this shit to be done and over with.
Man, well said.
You know,
man. Go ahead, Adam.
You know, I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
Kevin Warren, one of them dudes have been in them dice games back in the day. He been in them dice games. He know how to. He know how to do what he needs to do.
Yeah, you don't fuck with big overalls, Kevin, man. That's the ump right there. Look, and he lick. And he take all your money in your dice game and give you $60. Look, here you go, nephew. Let me go ahead and break you off.
Yeah.
Before I get on the fire.
He's something to eat on the way home, bro.
Hey, I think you got the wrong activity. He's a pool guy, man. He's like Phil.
Pool guy. Okay.
Yeah, pool guy.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, go get Lucille.
Go get Lucille.
I ain't fucking with Kevin. Hey, look, Kevin probably in that meeting like, look, man, I didn't did my goddamn job, George. Come on, look. Look, make a damn decision, bro. What you trying to do? Like, I done did my job, bro. Like, what you got to say what you want to do. I'm not the owner. She couldn't be me up in there. Like, bro, what do you want to say now, George? Come on now. Come on, man. I ain't the owner.
Because I think Kevin got big dreams of probably being a success of the NFL commission. If he get this job done, he gonna be in line for the
stadium, right?
Yeah.
This would be a second
if he
stadium.
get the stadium deal done in Chicago, this was $0.30 getting this shit done in Chicago. So if he gets this done, man, I think he'll be in line to get that commissioner job if he wants in the NFL.
And I want to say also, Kevin Warren also has the Chicago Bears organization has hired like about 50 people as part of his team. So it ain't just him. They want to get all the influential people with money in the city, man, to kind of build him a super team to go in these boardrooms and have these conversations. So he ain't just walking in a, half cocked, you know what I mean? So I think that they now handling business differently. I mean, because they got to think about it. For 50 years, the Bears have run their organization like a weak ass organization, like a second-rate organization. Like now you're playing big boy ball. You're doing the shit Jerry Jones does year in, year out. And the reason that you see teams that are successful, they're familiar with, how to handle business and constructs on a certain thing. And I think seeing Kevin Love being ahead of it, I think it's very interesting, man, because the organization ain't never really chucked black people that way in that component or that style of elevation for business. So him being the guy brokering these deals, I think is huge. Number one for the NFL, because they should give up. It's another opportunity to kick them in the nuts for not giving us our 2/3 picks. But it stands on the fact that, hey, Roger Goodell, you got a guy out here in Chicago that's getting shit done and ain't been done in 100 years. It might be time for you to move around if you can't get a Super Bowl right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ownership talks, man. Ownership talks. It really does.
And I got a funny thing, man. I think the NBA gonna give him a blank check too, Goodell. They might give him a blank check. I just throwing that out there, man. But the NBA is not in a good space, man. And it's a lot of rumbles and throw some things out there that Goodell could be. Goodell has his track record is proof. He'll go to the NBA and straighten them motherfuckers out. Tell you now. Just straighten their asses out in the NBA. But
how many times y'all gonna make David Stern turn this damn grave, man?
I'm telling you, man. Hey.
For sure, man. Good show, man. Good show, man. I'm gonna do the shout outs, man, to everybody that pulled up, man. Nicholas pulled up, bro. Shout out to Nicholas. He been messing with the CNG podcast, bro, from the beginning, man. What up, Audrey? You know what I'm saying? Miss CJ over here saying what's going on. Then we got Cream Slater, OG of Twitter, man. What's up with the repost? Then we got Celeste coming in here, little sis. I saw you take that picture with Matt Forte today. I had to retweet that and quote that, man, and I appreciate that. That you came up in the live today. We tweeted. She do her thing, man. She worked for ESPN Chicago, man, and she's making her way up the right way, man. It's nice to see her get her flowers and get her and be around players. And she got a press pass and all that. So shout out to you, grinder, man. Everything about it, bro, is not given, man. Everybody thinks this world is given. You got to grind for what you want, man. If you don't come from it, you got to go get this shit. This shit is no joke. And the way that the world is going as far as inflation and taxes and insurances and shit, hey, it's up. You got to get out here and get it. And she's getting out here and get it, man. So it's cool to see that. Ain't nothing shit out here give it.
Thanks, brother.
What up, Devine pulled up. Of course, Nicholas and Craig pulled up, but Craig, that's family. He fam, so you got to dip out. Then the Bears Den podcast. Shout out to Andy. Shout out to Chicago Clarence. Shout out to my guy. Forgot the other guy's name. Todd over there at the Bears Den podcast. Ashanti, thanks for the follow. Thanks for coming in. She's from TikTok. But she wanted to watch the show today. I want her to get everybody familiar with the guys at CNG podcast, Shad, CJ, Allen, and myself, man. So these people are going to be pulling up during the season. They're going to be locked in with us. Down to Live, man. YouTube, he always pulling up with the good questions, man. And that's it, man. So appreciate you. Bobby Cognac boys pulled up. Say the gang's back, bro. You know what it is. Jay, my little nephew, that's what I call him. He always pull up to every show, man. So with that being said, I'm G Walker, the CNG podcast. That's Shad for the CNG podcast. That's CJ. That's OG Allen, man. And we out of here. And the Cubs are on their way to their 8th win in a row. Fly to W. Bear down. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Go Sox.